The book titled CSEC Mathematics is the brainchild of Raphael Johnson, known in the Calypso world as Croqueta, a lecturer at the T.A. Marichou Community College. This book, according to its author, is designed to make mathematics easier for students to understand and apply. On Wednesday, GBN was in conversation with Johnson, who was at the time the main presenter at a workshop involving teachers of both public and private secondary schools across the island. He explained in part the contents of the book.
Every area that comes up in CXC, all the areas in mathematics, some are a little more than others. For example, in algebra, trigonometry, some of the more difficult areas then. There's a topic called matrices and transformations and vectors, right? This has been a challenging area for students as well. Relations and functions, these are some of the areas. But the book actually covers all the topics that are covered in the syllabus.
Johnson also explained that his book, which caters to students in forms 4 and 5, is intended to help them grasp the mathematical concepts much easier.
Well, the examples used in the book, right, they are very simple and detailed. Because one of the things I learned in doing that diploma in education, that sometimes we take things for granted. We assume that students understand certain concepts because we know it and we explain. We go through it so quickly that we miss some of the steps, right? But the book actually helps to go through each step in detail so students grasp the concept very well.
The book was launched in November 2019. Since then, 2 Caribbean islands have officially made the book a part of their syllabus. Grenada did so last September. Loydon Richardson is the Mathematics Curriculum Officer in the Ministry of Education.
Yes, you have Form 5 students going on to exam shortly, but you still have Form 4s. So definitely the tips and the knowledge learned today will be used starting from tomorrow, please the Lord. He's using his book, the ideas from his book, to show teachers best practices in teaching mathematics. So as it is right now, we are just going through different ways in which we teach different topics. So we're looking at matrices, we're looking at transformation, we're looking at vectors, etc.
Here's a takeaway for Roxanne Leslie, a teacher at the Grenada Christian Academy.
It's a more expert approach, and it should facilitate the students understanding a little bit more better, and they should be able to grasp the concept, and by thus facilitating lifelong learning, permanence in terms of their learning and the application of mathematics, not just in mathematical concepts, but application to real life. And that's one of the key aspects highlighted here today, especially in his book. It shows the applications of mathematics to real life. And that's one of the areas students tend to struggle a bit, even as mathematics teachers. Normally, you just teach the procedures and you tend to eliminate that aspect. But if students could see the link between what they are learning and real life, then it tends to benefit them more and make them learn a little bit more better.
Lena John, GBN News.